So which is this gets us to our next topic in general pathology, that is genetics. We're done with cell injury, inflammation. This gets us to our third chapter in general pathology, that is genetics. Now genetics as a topic, this is totally understanding based. एक बार हम इसको अच्छे से समझ लेंगे तो we'll actually never forget this. So starting with genetics, now human genome has 3.2 billion base pairs. Human genome, it has 3.2 billion base pairs, out of which how much is the coding region, out of which coding region मतलब DNA to RNA, RNA to proteins. This is what we mean by coding region, कि DNA से RNA बना, RNA से proteins. Coding region is just 1.5%, out of which coding region is just 1.5%. So I can safely say that the non-coding region, non-coding region means DNA से RNA synthesis has occurred, DNA to RNA has occurred, but RNA से protein synthesis is not taking place. So the non-coding region is the remaining 98.5%. Non-coding region मतलब DNA to RNA बन गया, but RNA to protein synthesis is not taking place. Non-coding region is the remaining 98.5%. Does this non-coding region play any role in the body? Can I say that it is non-contributory? नहीं बच्चे, non-coding region, it plays a major role. It plays a major role in gene regulation. Non-coding region plays a major role. It plays a major role in gene regulation. मतलब all your promoters, all the promoters, enhancers, suppressors, promoters, enhancers, suppressors, microRNA, in short written as miRNA, microRNA, everything is present in the non-coding region. So it plays a major role in gene regulation. अगर कुछ किसी को promote करना है, promoters, enhancers, suppressors, everything, all the components of gene regulation are present in non-coding region. Next point. Acha, tell me this also. Human genome, who is our closest relative species-wise? Species-wise, we are closest to chimpanzees. कितना percent genome similar है? Approximately 99%. Approximately 99% genome is similar to apes or chimpanzees. It is similar to chimpanzees. So between two humans, अच्छा 99% similar है ना? That is why sometimes we behave like them. अब 99% तो उनके साथ similar है. Between two humans, approximately 99.5% genome is similar. And 99.5% genome is similar between two humans. So this means that all of us are the same. We should live more peacefully, I guess. So, but still we think that we are different from each other. Each of us is unique. What gives us this uniqueness? What makes us unique or different from each other? Two things. That is SNPs, which stand for single nucleotide polymorphisms. SNPs, that is single nucleotide polymorphisms. Two things make us different from each other. Two things make us unique. That is SNPs, single nucleotide polymorphisms, and CNVs, that is copy number variations, and CNV, that is copy number variations. So two things make us different from each other. SNPs, single nucleotide polymorphisms, they are more common versus CNVs, which are larger in size. Next point, what do we mean by this? SNP, single nucleotide polymorphisms, they are biallelic. Biallelic matlab at each gene locus, only two alleles can be present. Now all of us, we have a 10-digit phone number. Let us assume that my phone number was just made of 1 and 0 only. So 10 digits may be how many combinations? 10 digits will also show so many combinations. So think of it as how many combinations will be present in 3.2 billion base pairs. So what makes us unique from each other? SNPs, single nucleotide polymorphisms. Each gene locus can only have 2 alleles. It is more common. It is biallelic in nature. It is biallelic. Next point, they are equitably distributed. SNPs, they are equitably distributed. They are equitably distributed in coding and non-coding region. They are equitably distributed in coding and non-coding region. मतलब कोडिंग रीजन कितना परसेंट था? प्लीज नोट इट इज इक्विटेबल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, इक्वल नहीं है, इक्विटेबल है. कोडिंग रीजन कितना परसेंट था? 1.5%, which has 2% SNPs versus non-coding region which has 98% SNPs. So SNPs, they are equitably distributed in coding and non-coding region. Versus copy number variations, they are larger in size, they are larger and are more common in coding region and are more common in coding region, with approximately 50% of the CNVs occurring in coding region. Meaning, copy number variation means for a particular gene, suppose I have 10 copies, you will have 15, somebody else will have 20 and so on. There is a variation in the copy number. Copy number variations, they are larger in size and are more common in coding region. Next point, abhi we are just doing basics of genetics. Next point, you already know 3 nucleotides, you know this, 3 nucleotides form one amino acid. 3 nucleotides form one amino acid, you know this. Next point, I can divide nucleotides into 2 types. They can either be purines, or pyrimidines. Nucleotides बचे 2 टाइप के हैं, purines और pyrimidine. Pyrimidine is a longer word. Pyrimidine लंबा word है ना, it is a longer word. So there are 3 pyrimidines, cut, COT, versus purines which are A and G. Adenosine and guanine are purines. Cytosine, uracil, thymine are pyrimidines. Pyrimidine लंबा word है ना, तो 3 pyrimidine थे, cut. Next point. Now let us start with our first small topic in genetics, that is point mutations. पहले तो small topic से शुरू करते हैं, that is starting with point mutations. What do we mean by point mutation? Point mutation, which is this is mutation in a single nucleotide. Mutation in a single nucleotide. Mutation in a single nucleotide is called as point mutation. देखो, you know this. 3 nucleotides form one amino acid. 3 nucleotide एक amino acid बनाते हैं. If there is a mutation in a single nucleotide, अगर एक single nucleotide mutated है, mutation in a single nucleotide is called as point mutation. What are the types of point mutation? The first is conservative point mutation. पहली है, the first is conservative point mutation. Conservative point mutation मतलब point mutation occurred. A single nucleotide is altered. Point mutation हुई, point mutation occurred, which leads to formation of new amino acid. New amino acid. Point mutation हुई, which leads to formation of new amino acid, which is biochemically similar to original. That is a conservative point mutation. Point mutation